Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com. You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio here on Lone Star Community Radio, irlonestar.com worldwide. Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. This is Mornings with Lone Star. If you're hearing my voice right now, that means we are live on our social media platforms. Just check us out, YouTube, Facebook. Look up Lone Star Community Radio. And we're live because I have special guests. We're back with this insane train with Shay. And I want to put Shay on camera because she has a great smile right now. I want to get her right here. And if Shay is with us, and she always brings the most random people here from all over the Montgomery County area. I don't know how she does it. I always think she's like a pimp, and these are her girls. And
always has to go there.
I do. I like to have a good time.
Okay. I don't mind. At my age, I'm happy to be
I'm going to take the pimp and I'm going to elevate it to a facility.
A madam. No, you're a madam.
I was going to say madam.
Yeah.
I
need to get it right.
Yeah.
I've totally. That would have been a great joke if I got it.
Pimp replaced with madam.
Madam, right?
Okay,
We have Madam Shay is in the studio with us.
Shay.
And
oh my God, Dick! I'm going to kill you.
And if people don't know this, she brings in a local community, I guess, leaders, business owners, just people who are involved in Montgomery County. So every time she comes in, it's someone new. And if you don't mind, there's a lot of people here. So let's start to my left, and we have Stacy. I've known Stacy for a while.
Long time.
She's in the studio. Just say your name and what you do, and make it quick.
All right. I think we should call Shay Queen instead. I'm just saying.
Madam is such a better thing to say. I like it.
Okay, we'll let him keep it madam.
It's his radio station, so we'll let him.
And what I love about that idea is if I see her out in public,
yes.
I'm like, Madam Shay.
Madam Shay.
I'm so sorry I didn't pay last time. And like...
It's okay. You're going to come in. You're going to work.
That's
okay?
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone needs to clean this place.
Okay.
And that's what it makes sense because she works for the Hyatt.
That's
Uh-oh. Now I know where her place of business is. Look at Madam Shay at the Hyatt.
There we go.
She did not deny.
Yeah, no. Okay. Sorry, Stacey, to interrupt you.
That's okay. Hey, Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year. That's right.
Yes. 2025. Doesn't that sound weird?
It does.
It's so futuristic sounding to me,
does.
2025. Yes. So my name's Stacy Harris. I am really happy to be here with you guys. Thank you, Shay, for the invitation. Yes, Dick and I have known each other for about 10 years now, I think. So a long time. I've been on the show several times and always appreciate it. It's a great service you provide to the county.
Thank you.
I am about all things networking. So I love to connect people. I have a consulting company, Stacy Harris Consulting, and I work predominantly with sales teams and teaching them how to network in a way that turns into profitability for them. I do keynote speaking on the same topic. 7 years ago, my husband's life was saved by my networking contacts right here in Montgomery County when he faced a critical, life-threatening health event. And so it has a special place in my heart. I know the power that is really behind it and how it can completely change the trajectory of your life when you have great connections, great relationships. And then I have Network in Action The Woodlands, which I have just entered into my 9th year with it.
Oh, wow.
So networking groups that are all in the Woodlands area. We do in-person networking.
And I want to remind the listeners or the viewers, or what do you want to call yourselves, I have all the contact information for everybody that's in this round table of Crazy Train below. So if you want to contact Stacy or Dominique or Kathy or Velvet or anything like that, or Madam Shay.
Yes.
I love it. I'm going to love that's so good forever. All right, so Stacy, that's awesome. And
Thank you.
And I do have a question. Well, actually, I have a lot of questions for everybody. We won't do questions right now.
Okay.
All right, Dominique.
Yes, hi. My name is Dominique, and I am co-owner of In-House Chefs, where I cook nothing. I cook absolutely nothing, and that's my favorite part of what I do with my husband. And
but you eat.
And so it's been amazing. But then I'm also the founder of the Phoenix Journey.
Okay.
Phoenix Journey was birthed really from an incident that I had personally. I was diagnosed with MS, where it left me in a wheelchair, unable to walk, talk.
Really? My
Yeah.
sister has MS.
I lost all my bodily functions, and it really was the food that my husband cooks within in-house chefs,
What?
and that's what saved my life. So
We're gonna
that's
have
why
a
True
talk.
story. True
We're
story.
gonna have a talk because my sister was diagnosed, and I'm a big joker, so I keep telling her she's making it all up because it's so random. It is the most random disease.
It is.
And I when I spent Christmas with her, I was sitting there going like I saw all the pills and everything, and I was like, this is weird. Like you're still like you're acting normal.
Yep.
And the next thing you know, you're not acting normal.
You're not.
Yeah.
So-
You suffer in silence.
It's
And
really-
Dominique is medication free.
See, I mean that's insane to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna talk later.
can
I like
totally
it.
talk.
I like it. I like it. Now, Madam Shea, everyone kind of knows wink, wink, what you do, and what's the secret handshake this month? We need to know. And what's the room number? That's the secret room. you always move all the room. Oh, this is gonna be such a good joke going
You
forward.
have to know the secret code to get all of that information.
Yeah, I know.
So it is under lock and key
Lock
right
and key,
now.
okay.
But what I will talk about is the Hyatt Regency Conroe.
Yeah, great place.
We are here in Conroe. A lot of people don't know that there's a Hyatt in the Conroe area. We are a full-service hotel. We have 250 sleeping rooms along with 30,000 square feet of convention center space, which
Yeah.
includes also on-site amenities. So we have an on-site restaurant, Conroe, have an on-site bar and market, elevated pool, 24-hour fitness center. It is just an amazing place to be. So I am here to talk about that, obviously, but also these beautiful ladies. We get to ring in the new year because we all have goals this year. So
Last year you didn't.
I did.
You gave up last year. You're like,
Yeah, part way through, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, let me just give up. But no. So we have goals this year, and we're talking about that, Dick. But one of my goals is to have
a show here.
To have my
Yeah.
own show.
Yeah, it got me. Every time you bring people in, I'm like, you should just do this on your own
Yes,
because I can't
absolutely.
handle all these women. Like, because you know
I
what's
was
great about
hoping-
I've noticed after our conversations on the Mornings Lone Star, I don't speak to anybody for like 24 hours.
You need to process.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this
You're
is
worn out.
this
You
is
need to
too much.
process.
It's
It's
way
a
too
lot
much.
Too much
lot of
estrogen.
Yeah,
energy.
just-
A lot of
Brain
energy.
is
Yeah.
Well, it's great. We get all this energy. I meet these amazing
You do.
women when I am networking. And my thing is all about connections that are very, what would you call it?
Fake.
Not fake connections.
Oh,
See,
I'm
the
trying.
Opposite,
I'm
the
trying.
Opposite. And I can't think of the word.
I'm trying to read your mind.
Yeah, I know. It's the opposite of fake.
Disappointment.
Yeah.
Genuine.
So genuine connections.
Oh.
Thank you, Dominique.
Authentic.
Authentic connections.
Inspiring.
You could
because
take
we-
advantage of.
No, not really.
Dick.
Not really.
You could
take
use
advantage
them.
of. We have to
Dick's being a
teach him
dick.
the right
You
way
can-
because
you-
somebody
you can
You
taught
use
need to
you-
take my networking
Yeah.
class.
Somebody taught him a little bit wrong. so
Every
we're gonna
face
turn
I
it
see is an
around.
opportunity. You know what I mean?
So instead
You know?
of looking at it that way, I do love to have these genuine connections with women. And the women that I do have those connections with, we end up doing a show because we have such great conversations.
Whoa,
and so why not
radio
do
foul.
it?
Who's that?
So.
Who's the phone? Who's the phone?
Velvet.
Oh, look at that. She just tattletaled. Hey,
What did she say?
hey, I heard the phone and I always.
No, I was to say rookie. Rookie.
No,
moment.
it
Yeah.
is on silent, but obviously
Her
my watch is
watch.
not. That's
Yeah.
the problem. It wasn't my phone.
Well, sorry to interrupt you, Shay.
Keep
No,
it
you're
going.
not. So
And I
we'll
liked it.
just-
No, it was good because you really do bring a lot of great people, and so of course
agree.
that means you are good at networking and
Thank you.
She's a
having
good
genuine
inviter, actually.
connections.
Yeah, not
You
only is
guys.
she a great networker, but she's a good inviter because she's dragged Dominique and I from outer Mongolia.
They're from the
to come
Kingwood
here.
area, so
You
we
know
do
what?
have
But
two.
I also think that she's a good read of people, meaning like you can be in a whole room of people, and it's one of those things where it's like, nah, I like you.
Yeah.
Come on over here. Like I can scan the room. I'm like,
Yeah, you know what she did to me? I don't even have a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
That's what
You
it
didn't
felt.
have a choice.
I don't have a choice when I'm dealing with
That
Shay.
is so true. It is
don't.
so true, and it's so great.
You always
to-
got to respect the madam.
But the
It's
thing
so
Right.
good that you know that.
Yes.
Yeah, no, right when we met, I was like, I'm not going to mess with
He
you.
knows,
That's
which is
good.
great.
Yeah.
But he works with me. But what a great resource, guys, for the community.
It
I'm
is,
just like,
yeah.
okay, this is free. Oh my God, you shouldn't have told
Yeah.
me that.
Oh, yeah.
I know how to. Yeah, my mom taught me to be scrappy
Yeah.
and resourceful, and this is one of the things that you do.
I love it.
You know, why not?
All right, so who's to your left?
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Kathy Smith, and as you can tell from my accent, I'm originally from the United Kingdom. I own an international online health, wellness, and beauty business. And I guess, are we talking about 2025 or goals or anything?
Absolutely.
Well, we could
Yeah.
talk about the worst year you ever had.
The worst year I ever had, 2022.
Okay, that's it. We don't need to
That's
know
it.
anymore. Okay, so you were with.
That's all I'm going to
Break
say
it up
about
then.
that.
You were in
Yeah.
2022. Keep going.
I'm just glad you had an answer to that. Most people are like, "Oh, every year's great." So Kathy Smith with New Skin Enterprises.
Yeah, New Skin, partnered with New Skin, a multi-billion-dollar company. We actually are in 48 markets, but my big news is I'm opening my business in India this year.
Awesome.
And I've been saying next year for so long, and it's crazy that it's 2025, and it's going to happen this year. $20 billion market, guys. That's huge. And we're the number one
amazing.
brand. So that's kind of a cool
So it's
thing
not
to say.
only a brand; it's also the products too. So it's
The
y'all.
products are the the
Yeah.
number one brand is our anti-aging devices. We have been the number one brand for 6 years. And when you have that type of validation, it's
I'm gonna look
it's a
you up real
no-brainer.
quick. I'm gonna look
So
this up.
He's gonna look it up, yeah.
Because I do nothing like this. I don't take care of my
Do you
body
need
at
to know
all.
how to spell it?
I got a thing
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
we
be
just
careful
wanna
because
make
it'll take
sure.
you to an essential oil
Yeah.
company
Yes, we want to make sure you go to the
if
right
you don't
place.
do it right.
Oh, okay.
NUSKIN.com. He's gone to something that's like a,
No more madam sites.
yeah.
Oh, the city won't let me go to this website.
Okay, good. Because he's tried.
No, I got it. Well, again, if you want to know more about it, you can find it below in the description. I'm going to put out all the contact stuff for Kathy.
Yeah, if you,
And-
I mean, major FOMO. If you want to know what the number one anti-aging facial device in the world is, go check it out.
Absolutely.
Do you know who that millionaire guy that's trying to like be 18? Have you heard about this guy?
No.
It is the most bizarre
He's trying to
dude.
be
I'm gonna look
18?
up. I forget his name.
Okay, so if
not-
he's trying to be 18, how old is he?
I want to say he's like in his 50s,
I was going to say Elon looks pretty young
Good
for
luck.
however old he is.
Good
but
luck.
he's literally spending all this money. Like he's taking blood from his kids
Ew.
to like give him to him. He's got a blood boy. That's the joke. And his name is Brian Johnson.
Okay.
And
Trying to
you
be
gotta look this guy up because
Maybe you should.
Maybe
he
I should get a
probably-
blood boy.
Yeah.
I have thrown so many boys.
Yes. Well, no. It is. He does. This is a real
A
guy,
blood
and this
boy?
is.
Oh my
There's I listened to like a
So
TED
no,
talk
he
of his.
doesn't-
You got my attention now.
So,
But
yeah, I'm telling you, this guy takes
actually,
it very
he probably
serious.
just needs new skin products.
That's what I'm saying. Like, here's what I
mean-
saw. When as soon as he said it, I was like, no, can you just make a post about it? Like, don't be this guy. Use new
Don't-
skin.
So
Don't be
here,
using a blood
I'm gonna
boy.
pull this
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Weird.
pull
That
this up for you guys.
Oh, look, he's going to put it on the big
Oh,
screen.
cool.
It doesn't work when you
I mean-
infuse yourself
Type
with
millionaire.
somebody else's blood. It's just
Well-
what you
It's $2 million a year to
But
live
I
forever.
heard it makes you feel different.
Yeah. So this is the
There's
guy
a
right
He
here.
difference.
does look very young.
So
Don't
this
get me
is
wrong.
him right there.
And
He
he's
spends
57
$2 million
All
a
of
year.
18 though. He doesn't look.
But his
18.
no,
looks
like
like 25.
his science that he's
Okay.
basing on, he wants to feel 18.
Okay,
and if-
feel 18. I get that.
And I'm not kidding you. If you listen to his like TED Talk kind of
Yeah.
stuff, he's talking about every aspect of 18, like his digestive system,
Okay.
Sounds like
his
he's got some mental
reproductive system,
Well-
and it's bizarre.
issues. Mental health.
Bizarre.
I know. Like, I'm just. Has anybody checked? Who keeps putting him on the stage?
Well, he's a millionaire, so he's
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
just
Money
buy
talks.
and he's
Still
and he's
young.
spending
Yeah.
he's spending $2 million a year just to look good
Okay.
and feel
What does he
good.
do?
No, he's only
for
a
a living.
millionaire. He's not a
He's
billionaire.
not a. Okay, we
Yeah,
can't
no,
look
sorry,
at the
that-
millionaires.
No, he's
we're
not.
we're
We're not
into
taking
the
any
billions.
notice of
Let's
the
go to the
millionaire.
Yeah.
billions.
But he's
Let's
a
go
millionaire
straight past
because
the
of
millions
dad
to the
and mom.
billions.
No, I think he probably I want to say he did it's not PayPal. That's Elon.
Yeah,
it's,
that is
he
Elon.
he did.
Yeah, he's just a millionaire.
An app.
Nope.
Or
Yeah, he did
Snapchat.
some type of
Seriously.
transaction
Yeah.
company.
You don't have my attention if you're just a millionaire.
Cash out.
We have a
Cash App,
lot of those. Lots of.
Well,
that's
anyway,
very
if
interesting.
you
I'm actually
look up
gonna
his
look
TED
him up.
Talk, it
I
is
am.
really weird.
Weird.
Blood
Okay.
boy.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's like if somebody you have all the time in the world, right? Because you're a millionaire, and he's like, I want to figure this out, and he does like the stuff he eats.
Yeah.
It's just like he has basically a person that follows him and
Very
records everything,
What does he eat?
and
Is he eating something crazy?
probably like mushrooms
drinking
or something. I don't know, but like what's funny though is
Carnivore?
he documents everything,
Okay.
and then I'm always thinking, I go, this dude could get hit by a bus tomorrow. all the stuff he's
Exactly.
all the stuff
Yeah.
he's
Missed
doing,
out on chocolate cake.
and well, his son, the blood boy, will be happy. and
I just have a horrible vision of Blood Boy lying on a bed,
No,
constantly
it's-
attached to an
I do
IV.
too.
Like
yeah.
vampire.
here I'll find.
Yes.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to
Like
live
a-
forever.
No. You know what the world is coming to today?
No.
No.
I'm going to go see Jesus. I'll be
Yeah,
fine
yeah,
with
me
that.
too.
Yes. Yes. I want to meet our maker one of these days.
Let's see if I can find the
When
picture
it's my
of.
time.
When it's my time, I didn't say
Yeah.
early,
Yeah.
but I definitely just.
Funny.
I'm not ready to go just yet.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
but-
Yet, but
But live
yes.
for
But if it's
like,
my
live
time,
like
it's my
another
time.
hundred, like another.
I made a difference.
Like, do I want
Yeah.
to live 100 more years?
That's why you gotta make a difference now.
No, because I know how old I am
Today.
Oh, I can't find it. Oh, there's
I
not a
just wanna
picture.
Make it
There
to
wa-
like 100, but actually have a 50-year-old brain. Like so, you.
I agree.
I'm not
There
like
you go.
this.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Now I'm telling you right now,
And be
if I
pushed
get to the
around.
nursing home and you are still there, I'm like, Kathy, you and New Skin cannot be that amazing. Did you get a blood boy?
I got him.
If you and the
Actually, we would
go,
have.
time to go.
We would probably get
We'd get
into
kicked
so
out.
much trouble. Yeah.
No,
They,
no,
would
all
right, so-
last about a day.
Kathy, my joke when I read about the blood boy, because I think it was saying that it was his son, and I was like, no wonder these millionaires and billionaires are talking about having as many kids as possible because they want to have their blood.
Harvesting
They want to.
them.
They,
Yeah.
Harvesting them
That's
for
horrible.
organs and
Yeah.
fluids. Oh
I
my
know that
gosh.
kid pornography and bad stuff like that, basically, because you're
I don't
draining the
even
blood
know
out
how
of
we
your
can
kid.
talk about that and still be.
I don't
in
know.
Jail.
That's horrible.
It's
Yes.
weird.
It's weird.
It's horrible.
Which I dig weird.
Anyway, moving
I
on
dig
from
weird.
the blood boy.
Yes, let's
We
move
need
on
to let
from
Velvet
the
go.
millionaire.
Introduce
What?
yourself.
Velvet hasn't even told us who she is.
Well, we're gonna get there. Blood boy is a very interesting.
Look at
Company.
Velvet.
Very-
It's actually a service,
Well,
madam.
it's actually a great segue into what she does.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at
Yeah.
Stacy.
All right,
It
Velvet,
is
go
true.
for it.
Go,
Tell us who you
Velvet.
are.
Velvet rescue.
Wrap this up in
I
a
rescue
bow so
them,
it makes
okay?
a little bit of sense.
I make them go to camps to get away from this kind of crazy stuff. But no, Velvet Dove with GLAD Foundation. I send kids with bleeding disorders to camp. And so far, out of our goal of sending 10 kids, we have 2 that we're sending as of now. So our goal before this summer is to send 8 more.
Okay.
So
People can
2025.
donate. All
People
that
can
kind of
donate.
stuff.
I am looking for sponsors
Okay.
for our next event, and people can donate. They can go to gladfoundation.org to donate.
That's
Basi-
below. I'll put it below.
Yes,
Don't worry, folks.
and that's basically, saying blood boys and all that and joking a little bit. It's kind of, a heartfelt for
Oh,
me.
no, I understand.
Because my worst year was 2018.
Yeah.
So 2014, I started the foundation in honor of my father. 2018 was when he passed.
Yeah.
And he actually was a bleeder himself. So, yeah,
Well, you're still doing it, so that's
I'm
important.
still doing it.
There we
Yes,
go.
Yes.
All right. Well, it took us under 20 minutes to introduce everybody. I'm very proud.
You keep interrupting.
Very,
That's
I was
why.
very proud. Well, that's good. I'm saying it was good for me. I'm literally all over the place
I
right
do
now.
want to say something about what Velvet's been doing. She has moved GLAD Foundation corporate from upscale New York or
Upstate.
upstate New York. Upscale.
What's
It's
upscale?
too.
I have to say upstate New York because people look at New York City, and we are not New York City people. We are country people that like our,
Country?
guns and
Yeah.
animals and sports. So, go ahead.
She's
Oh,
yeah.
If
so
you,
from
if
upstate
I would
New
just
York.
lie, say you're from Texas. Just
Well,
lie.
I am
It sounds
now.
like
I've been here
Texas.
8 years, so
yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I would just tell people you're from
So
Texas.
she's moved from upstate New York to the Montgomery County area, and so it's a new big deal for her. She's starting all over. And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
for her to be already sending 2 kids, I'm just really happy to be able to assist with that. We did a partnered with Kendra Scott
Yes.
last year for Christmas and were able to raise some money. We just partnered yesterday, which was Velvet's birthday, by the way. Everybody, belated happy birthday to Velvet. We were at Tropical Smoothie, so we're in partnership with them. We are looking for partners for GLAD Foundation, but it's a big deal to move. and to
is.
get reacquainted in another community. And so just want to say that because Velvet is looking for sponsors. She has things she wants to do to bring awareness to these bleeders or
And
these
Stacy has been good
kids with
because I go through her
hemophilia.
networking groups.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, just wanted to say that because that's a big deal. It's hard to do that, to go from one place to another. So anyway, just wanted to say that.
How much
really
money do you
quickly.
need to send each kid to camp?
Yeah, it's a
Well, the minimum is $1,500.
Okay.
minimum.
Minimum.
Does that mean like they get like the worst experience ever?
No, that's
They're just happy to
means
be there.
different camp that I choose.
Oh,
because
okay.
the price is different everywhere.
Yeah.
There's 49 camps in the U.S. that I can send these kids
Oh
to.
wow, that's a lot.
But it's when I say the minimum, that is like, okay, where is this camp? And then I have to figure out, okay, how am I getting this kid there? Or do I pick a kid in that location? There's 2 camps in Texas, and that's what I'm focusing on right now because I know that there's a need in Texas, only because Lone Star has a chapter, a hemophilia chapter.
Oh, okay.
So, but they don't have one in Houston. So I'm trying to get the Houston market and see who's out there because a lot of people have been coming up to me and saying they either have a family member or they know somebody. So it's starting to spread the awareness. So
Yeah.
last year that was my job, was to spread the awareness around of who I am and what I'm doing. This year it's focusing on getting the donations and sponsorships for different events so people can, 1, get awareness, and 2, help me get our goal.
You know, a good idea would be is because I know everyone tells you great ideas, and I would want to go to camp with the kid.
Yes.
I want to have my own camp. Can I go too? I'll pay for
Well,
it.
that's
Pay for me, and I'll
that's
pay
my
for the
goal.
kid.
That's my goal, is to have my own camp where, because it's.
Can I stay there?
If you want to be a counselor, sure, come
Okay.
on.
She'll put you to work.
Well, I want zero responsibility.
You can be in charge of archery or
Take 'em out
something.
to see the Bigfoot. Did y'all know that Montgomery County was one of the, what is it? What's the line?
Founding?
About, well, it is like the biggest community that has sightings for Bigfoot. I had no idea.
Oh, Bigfoot. We live in
Bigfoot living here. Yeah.
In Montgomery?
Well, I know about birds. I know it's like one of the biggest birds.
Absolutely birds.
We
but
have
also
a diversity
the
of
largest,
birds.
Reported sightings for Bigfoot in Montgomery County. I had
That's
no
just
idea.
because the same
Y'all
guy.
have the most imagination.
That's because the same guy keeps submitting
That's
it.
it,
Let's be
yeah.
real.
Because
Let's be
they're
real.
using natural
just
substances.
Oh my gosh.
It's just some big boy from
That
East
might be the
Texas.
biggest community.
Yes.
That might be
funny.
it. They haven't
Yes.
researched who's doing
Yes.
the calling and what the
add
background of
to
those
it.
persons are.
However, I saw him.
Me too.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, I saw him again while I'm
I'm telling
sipping
you, it's
on
the
my
same
coffee
guy.
in my
It
kitchen.
just read by.
Your mushroom
funny.
coffee, right?
That is hilarious.
I'm going to look that up.
Every time I drink, I think
was-
I'm going to call.
That was a statistic I was surprised to hear. I had
Who
no
do you
idea.
call?
I
Yeah, who
have
do you
no
call?
idea.
So
I
you-
guess-
so you just made that up.
I get,
Helpline.
no, it is true. It
The
is
Bigfoot
true.
hotline?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up, seriously. The people who work with the Conroe Visitors Bureau, it is a fact that they talk to us.
I mean, do
We
I
did-
call Conroe
yes.
police?
Do people come
I guess they're calling
from
the
other
police,
places
maybe
to find to
I
look and
have
see?
no idea. There may be a club. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Maybe they
because
have a convention
Dick
and you
spends
can host them at the Hyatt.
Conveniently,
There you go.
yeah, you know.
Now that would
Maybe.
be fun.
I would love
We
to
do
go
have
to
a
that.
I would go.
That
I
would be
would
so
so go to
much
that.
fun.
Just like
to,
an ancient
be
alien.
alone
Oh yeah,
with
I'll be
my
all over it.
Yeah. So,
Oh man.
okay,
But
that's the real
We
weird.
do
idea.
have
Yeah,
a patch
yeah.
of woods, the Natural Pines
You
Preserve
do.
that is
See,
behind the
I see a
hotel.
business opportunity for you here.
Well,
Shannon.
And there's a
you
lake
know
there,
what?
too, so,
As
you know.
long as it can be a business opportunity.
It's an
that's
overnight
profitable.
stay while we
Why
go
not?
hunt
While we go
Bigfoot.
hunt for Bigfoot.
That, you know how many rooms you would be able to book us?
You would. You could
We
have
could
a
be
That's too
guides.
funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
guide
And
them.
you know how
And
big
then
this patch
we'll
of
make
woods
him
is
dress
now.
up.
They're
Yeah.
building
And, like,
houses
just
right
run
now.
But
real
they
fast.
have to look
Hey.
like a Bigfoot.
Yes,
wants
yes,
to-
you gotta run real fast.
Can you be
Yes.
on
We
still?
also have to
No.
plant a couple of trees
Oh, no,
to
we
kind of
didn't
make
get
it a
you.
little bit thicker.
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
But anyway, that's
We could have people jumping out
Yes.
to frighten you as a Bigfoot.
I do too.
Little
lucrative
Sasquatches.
opportunities are
Yeah, what-
always welcome.
I gotta ask Shay that. What is like the most random group of people y'all have hosted at the Hyatt? Because
You know, that's a great question because we do have a lot of different groups. You know what? We just random.
like
I don't know,
like
I
what was
find
it?
so many people
How about the
interesting.
weirdest if it's not
The
random?
weirdest.
Because like in December they had that medieval combat thing over at
Did
the Lone.
they?
Yeah, but they're having a big one.
So
like
you're talking about Lone Star. not high-end.
No. I'm talking about. I imagine people stayed there
Well, okay, you know what?
because
I
they're
will say
traveling
the
from
most
across the country.
random
Next
group
one's in
Yes.
July, I think, and it's
Okay.
international. So
Okay.
all these people around the
Maybe.
world are coming to it.
Maybe.
And they're going to
So-
fight each other in armor, and it's going to be it's insane. It's
So I think you're plugging the most random group now, but I will say last year, I think the Renaissance people,
Yeah.
the ones who come
Yes.
from the Renaissance Festival are the random and
Do they
most
stay in
creative.
like character?
They do.
throughout?
I actually
That's
tried
And-
on one of the ladies. You know the hats that the ladies wear at the opera?
Yeah.
She had one of those, and I got to try it on. I have a picture somewhere of that. So they have been the most creative group that I have dealt with.
The red
But I
the
do
red
know-
hats?
I work with the
Never
small
trust
group
those
that
women.
I had. So big groups, you would have to, somebody knows that.
Yeah, I'm
answer,
curious.
but-
Well, and just to let people know, when I talked about the medieval, that it wasn't at the Lone Star Convention Center; it was at the fairgrounds.
It was at the fairgrounds.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because she gave me the stink eye, like we're not talking about that convention
Yeah.
center, and I'm like, yo, it wasn't there; it was next door to it at the
Okay.
So
fairgrounds.
they wear like
Fairgrounds.
real armor.
Oh yeah, it's full armor, and then it's like
That
5 on
sounds
5,
Do you know
10
how
on
heavy
10.
that
It
stuff
is
Oh
heavy.
yeah,
It is.
No,
it's like
but
80 to 100 pounds. I,
think,
I
like,
got to wear some of it, and I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
It's a workout.
That's what you want to
Yeah.
pretend. It's more of the, okay, there's not an audience, like, but you're still pretending, like because
no,
on.
it's not pretending.
No.
They really hit each other.
They're actors.
They think
They're
that
actors.
No,
right?
they're
No?
not. This
No,
is
they
this is
think
a
that they're
combat.
those
This is
people.
Do they
this-
learn how to do this? 'Cause
Yes.
you could
So
hurt
So they
somebody.
walk. I'm just saying, like, so
Well,
they
they're
walk around their
professionals.
everyday
They're
life.
professionals,
Oh, they're
right?
professionals.
I'm
I'm
hoping
going
that
to
they
put,
are.
like,
Like,
in my
they're
armor.
swords.
It's yeah.
You can pull the
always-
videos
That
there
is
and
a
watch it.
mental
Dancing.
disorder. Does
No,
no one
no,
else-
it's like
But,
it's a competition. So it's like MMA,
No,
or it's
I
like
get it, but I am telling you, the Renaissance individual people.
Oh, they're a
who
little off.
They walk
Who
around,
attend
yes.
the festivals.
yeah, they're a little off.
thinking.
When I've seen them, and it is me and them in an elevator, just
Yeah.
one person, me, and it is hello, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they don't break character.
Do you think
Baby, I
do
don't
you
need-
think Kathy's in character?
No, I didn't say no. I'm
curious.
It wasn't the accent. It wasn't. It was
I
more.
feel
of,
like
But
it's
no,
the
it was-
accent.
that's her
I was,
costume at
that was
home.
my Renaissance impression.
Okay.
It just sounds like it,
yeah.
but it's not.
I mean-
I love your accent. It's my
We
favorite.
love her
It's my
accent.
favorite.
It's
Okay,
so
it's my
Hey, Kathy.
Kathy.
So you were actually saying
So,
hello in a British
the
accent?
crown.
Or she was trying to do like
Oh,
a
you
like a
couldn't tell.
Renaissance
A
accent.
Renaissance. That's what I was going for. A
Medieval.
Renaissance.
I'm
Whatever
just
they
giving-
sound like. But I'm just
It could
saying.
have been medieval.
Okay, medieval.
Yeah.
Yes, medieval. Yes, and I'm just
Medieval
saying.
English.
But they.
How does thee fare or whatever they
Yeah.
say?
Yes,
Yes,
that.
but those are the words that they're using in an
Oh,
elevator
see,
with
that's
just
so
me.
awkward.
Like-
why are you
I
making it
think
weird?
It's adorable. I
Because
love that kind of
it
stuff.
becomes
I don't
weird
know
when I
why.
was like-
I love it.
You should join in on it.
No.
I think
Because
you should.
I'm in regular people clothes,
Yeah.
and they are in their own
You
Renaissance.
could just say, "Good
people-
day, mate."
And I,
Act like you're,
I wonder if they're
but
it's
it's,
so
she's
in
like,
character.
it's like
I'm
11
not-
p.m.
no,
like I'm
no.
tired.
Well, let's see.
Like,
What,
it's-
so here's
turn it
something.
off.
Here's
Just
something
turn it off.
interesting for you.
Just turn it
So when I was talking to the medieval group, so I think there was a total of like 16 teams from around the country were coming here, and Texas for some reason has the most. Don't know why, but and I asked them. I asked that question. I was like, is there anyone that actually like plays the character of a knight? Because most of these guys just do it for fun. Like they just want to beat up. They just want to beat some people up. And then he's like, actually, the one group that does the Renaissance Festival, they will say their names and they'll have the accents. And I'm like, is that intimidating? He's like, no, it's just silly. And like we actually want to beat them up more.
So those Renaissance people who are actually on the horses and they do the jousting and everything.
So this group is not. This is
Okay.
actually like a competition. And there's rules.
But are
It's-
they trying to hurt each other?
Yeah, the one I'm talking about.
that
Yes.
he's talking
But
Okay.
it's not to the death. They definitely
No.
have rules,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so-
yeah.
But it's like
No,
so it's like
fighting
It's
to the
like
death.
fighting. Like
WWE.
wrestling.
Okay, got it.
It's like wrestling. That's
Wow, that sounds really interesting.
It's
You get
wild.
paid
I
a lot
would
of
love
money
to.
And they're
Ryan
hosting-
would love to host that.
Yeah, they're hosting the world Championship.
What's the name of the group?
It's
Sam?
the American Medieval Combat Federation. I'm pulling it up for you guys because clearly y'all are not
Yeah, you need to
understanding what I'm
contact
saying.
them. We'll come and watch.
I don't know. We're just busy
The
running
American
businesses.
medieval
I don't
what?
have time.
No, I just want to. I just want
Medieval
to. I want to actually help them with their accents because I have this
Say that
vision of them
again,
trying to
Dick.
speak.
It's an American Medieval
And I do it
Combat
right.
Oh,
Federation.
they do. They like
Bad.
botch it up bad.
Very, I'm sure. And we
Let's
do not
see.
say cup of tea. All right, just to be clear.
I like to say it though.
No, we don't.
But you drink a lot of tea.
Cup of
We
tea.
do drink a
love
lot of
tea.
tea, but I never have a cup of tea. Or is it? Do you want a cup of tea? No, who says that? You people try.
So what do
and-
you say?
Would you like a cup of tea?
But it sounds so beautiful
No,
when
cup
she
of
says it.
tea, not cup of tea.
Cup of
Say
tea.
it that way, right? Different accents.
I think it
different
depends.
places, right? No? Okay.
It kind of depends on how much I drink, I guess.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying it.
I got it the next time. I got it the
Yeah.
next time. I got it.
Yeah, or maybe in another part of the UK, but not where I grew up. They would think you were a weirdo. Yeah,
So you wouldn't say a spot of tea.
Only Americans who
You'd
are
say
trying to
we would not say
act
a
like
spot.
Britons
Yeah.
say these wrong things. So these are fashion folk.
These-
I'm finding this video.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause
It's
they
really funny actually. When people meet me, they always try and speak in an English accent, and I just look at them and they go, "What do you think?" And I go, I mean, I would never
That
ever
is
try
too
and speak in an
funny.
American accent.
Why would? But
Do you
Because
tell
I
them it's
don't know how
dreadful?
to.
Did you
But
just
say
we
it's
love
dreadful?
it.
No, I just say, yeah, not
There
bad.
you go.
Why would
Okay,
you
so
say
that
that's
is a
not
no-no,
necessary?
guys.
Like,
He's
you
showing
should
us
stop.
a video.
Well,
Yeah, here's
American.
this is
naval
10
combat.
this is 10 versus 10.
That's great.
This
10
is
people.
10 people versus 10
Wait,
people.
The room is not big enough for all of that.
And that, see, they have a ring,
Oh, they are serious.
and it's like they're fully.
Look at that axe.
Yeah, they have axes, swords,
Shut
shields.
up. If
Oh,
anybody
watch this!
walks
They're about to.
past me-
Oh, there we go. Get them.
Oh.
So now,
Oh,
Oh,
is he retreating?
oh,
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 goodness.
oh.
Oh, they
Oh!
cornered him.
yeah,
This is
Wow.
like going to the
Oh my
arrow.
gosh!
yeah,
He
they're.
is punching.
Oh, yikes! Is that a
Everybody
real
moved from the
sword?
center,
Yeah, they're real
and
swords.
they've got
That's
him
a
real
on the
sword!
That's
center.
a freaking axe in that man's
Yeah.
hand.
Okay.
But it's blunt. It's all blunt objects.
Oh.
They're not like.
Let's
They're not
segue
sharp.
to New Year's resolution.
Yeah. No, if anything, the New Year resolution should be we should make our own little court and we should do this sport together.
No.
Well, there is a warehouse
shut up.
on
Yeah.
3083.
No, there's
Signing-
there's
I'm
two
not
local
signing
people
any
here.
waivers.
One
If
guy
I
uses
get
his
hurt,
ranch.
I wanna be
And he invited me
hospitalized
out to
with
hit
that
some
hair.
tires. I was like, I'll hit
I
some
don't
tires
care.
with some swords.
I
That
don't
sounds
care.
fun. And then
Hair and
there's actually a
hairs.
gym that you can join in Houston. It's like the San Jacinto Knights or something like that, but it's like a legit night gym.
I love it.
They work out and then they do this, and I'm like, that guy. Like,
I don't even
I would-
know why in anybody. What your sort of universe do you live that you want to do that?
Okay, this is what I've learned in 2025. This is truly what I take back.
9 days.
And I said, and I have this little phrase that I
That's
say,
funny.
I just want people to be regular. Like, just be
Yes.
regular. Like, in my
Normal.
mind, there's so much of, I want to be different, I want to be, out of the box. That there's a certain level, get it. But that is too weird. Like,
Yeah.
that's weird for anybody. I just don't
Yeah.
understand. My thing is, why would you call saying I saw Bigfoot? That's be regular. You don't have to do all that.
Yes.
No one.
They really thought they saw Bigfoot and needed to release this.
Yeah.
You know where your
Even
tax
if I
dollars are
did,
going
and I'm
to,
sorry,
too.
I live in Texas. I'm not calling nobody if I see Sasquatch. I got my pew pew.
There you go.
My pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
No, we live in Texas.
No,
That is,
well, it's funny-
I love it. I love
It's funny,
it.
Dominique, you
This
say
is
that
Texan
because
here.
I was interviewing the president of that medieval group, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, how the hell do you walk into this? Like, what's going on here? And he basically goes, I needed to lose weight. My doctor told me to lose weight. So I was trying to find things to get involved with.
Yeah.
And I was on Facebook one day and I saw that these people were doing this. And one guy mentioned that he lost like 40 pounds just because how heavy the armor is. And so he's like, all of a sudden I was just started doing it and I loved the community. And now I'm the president.
That is interesting.
And-
so you go
I think
from
it's like living in
weight
a
loss
video
to
game.
combat,
Yes.
Well-
For
combat,
people.
not
Yes.
gym,
It's the same
not
kind of adrenaline
powerlifting,
rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not CrossFit.
But I feel like
Yeah.
9-round
But
kickboxing
you
couldn't
can
do the
cross
same.
out of the box.
Okay,
It
that
tends
would
to
be
be,
the. I would
Yes.
do those.
I mean, I dig it.
That would be within.
CrossFit
that
would be more like
grown-up
that.
Boys, you know when
Maybe.
boys play
I don't know.
cowboys
Boys
and
with
Indians
toys,
and
toys.
you know and they run around and they pop. I mean that's what they really are, just like
Then,
grown-up
just
kids.
adults.
no, then how is that any different?
Grown-up.
Sorry,
Yeah.
this
Just adults.
is this PG? Is PG? It's okay.
Yeah, no cursing, please.
I just because then what you just said sounds like someone who wants to dress up like a baby, and then they go to their Madame J and ask for them to be their mom. I'm saying like that weird obsession, that weird
Wait,
stuff.
do you offer that?
No, she does not.
See, it's funny that you say for 2025 be regular, right? And what gets me thinking is I love watching shows that are I forget what they call it, but like it's kind of like a Law and Order. Every episode is different. Like there's
Yeah.
not like an overall story arc. I always want to write for those shows because every time I see a Law and Order and it has like that dominatrix theme, I'm like, this isn't a real place. Like that's not a real. These aren't real people doing
Yes.
this stuff.
Yes.
And so
But it's actually ripped from the headlines.
yeah,
Yes.
see,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying,
that's it.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
and certain episodes are just insane.
There's
like,
a lot of weird out there.
I'm like, these people in New York City are insane.
I know.
And not
New York City.
City.
New York City.
Not
Yeah.
North of New
upstate
York.
New York. They're
They
normal.
scare the bleep out of me, those type of people.
Absolutely.
I mean, I just.
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm trying to think of somebody who I might know would do that.
I mean, these psychopathic.
Hey Shay, do me a huge favor and just push that mic a little further back, so no, back.
Am I vibrating?
No, I want to get both of y'all.
Oh.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Well, I will say there's a show called Mindhunter, since we're going into that world, where we're talking about psychopaths, and all psychopaths have some sociopathic tendencies.
watch that.
But I don't,
Because I
why
might
would
recognize
wanna
somebody I
watch?
know. I'd be
Well,
like, I know somebody with the same
the thought
characteristics.
alone just scares me that there are people out there who watch and are predatorial and do these things.
Yeah, go
and
to
they are
Network in
locked
Action.
up.
Yeah.
Hey, watch that.
They are good, normal people.
I'm gonna. We need
Normal.
I really
some
thought she was gonna
we need
throw that.
Some little
Yes,
things
they have
that we
the
can
links.
throw
Yes.
at him.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
what's going to happen
Learn
is
something.
you're going to have your own show. He's going to be a guest, and you're going to really.
I'm gonna rip him a new one.
Oh no, I'll just be quiet the whole time. We're like, yeah, I'll just do like
Oh,
single
now
word
you
answers.
wanna
Yes.
Be
Yeah.
quiet.
No.
What about all that stuff you were saying?
It's my show. I could be loud. I can do whatever I want.
That's funny.
That is, yeah, it's great.
Funny,
And
but
then,
yeah, that kind of stuff scares those minds that go there and fantasize about taking people's
but I never
lives.
met
and
anybody.
derailing it.
Have y'all met like a psychopath?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like your ex-boyfriend or something like that.
No,
Well,
yes.
those are
I've
narcissists.
known somebody.
There's
like
a
a real
difference.
life one.
Like I'm
Like,
talking like
she's-
she's
Did
in
she
jail
kill
because of
people?
it.
No, she didn't go to jail. I just got away from her.
But
Like
a
where she
psychopath
literally said, "I wanted to be you."
Oh, I like
Well,
that.
okay,
Like,
so
it's like-
that's a
I like
sociopath.
Okay, well, I'm so sorry. I don't know all the terms.
Oh.
because I'm
Psychopaths actually
only
take
regular.
lives.
I'm only
They take
regular.
lives.
And
It's
you-
like if you
I
watch
know,
Dexter or
yeah.
something like that.
Sociopaths
He's like
have
a-
taken lives.
Okay,
So
gotcha. So no, I have not.
psychopaths have taken lives. I apologize. Sociopaths just want to be other people.
wanna be- got it.
The
So
single
I've only
white
met
female
sociopaths.
type movie. Those
Only-
kind of
only
And
crazy.
half-
next time that happens to you, Dominique,
Yeah.
just dress up as Bigfoot and see
Yes,
what
there you
this
go.
person does.
We like it was to the point where
Maybe you
there's.
should be Bigfoot
Yeah.
for
No, I know.
the next
No,
Halloween.
no, no.
I would be a
And-
foot. I'm not
No,
big.
no, she- wait,
You
what's
know,
my lip?
like
Get you some stilts.
No.
Some boots.
no.
Okay.
She's moved to one.
It's a no for Dick. All righty.
No,
I thought you
never.
lived in the forest out there.
I do live in the forest, but you couldn't call me Bigfoot. I'm not big. I'd just be a
How
foot.
tall are you?
I'm 5'10", maybe. Probably 5'9". I don't.
Right, you show is just a little foot.
Yeah. Again.
Foot.
So don't call me Bigfoot. Call me Foot.
Just a foot. Just a foot.
That's,
All
that's a
right.
gross
Resolutions, ladies, because Dick will have us talking about all kinds of stuff.
Crazy
Let's
stuff.
focus
Yeah?
again.
Yes.
What is on? What did I read this morning that was really wild? Give me a
Yes,
second. I
let's
gotta.
talk about all of the news things.
No, I love it though. It's
And
so
I don't ever,
funny.
I don't ever know what's on the
No,
I don't
you know
watch
what?
it. I
Have
don't
you
watch
done
it
an
anymore.
episode like that where
don't
it's
watch
like
the news.
headlines, just random, show it on here, and then ask people opinion? Because we.
That
We
was
did
really
Actually,
cool.
I do
All you
a
have to
show
do
with my
is
buddy
I Love
Andrew's called
Conroe,
Audience
and
of
you see
One,
everybody's opinion.
and it's about being by yourself and you're finding weird stuff.
Yes.
And we talk about weird stuff.
Yeah. Nah.
Like I'm down.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I love
Like
how Stacey
weird.
just finds you so hilarious.
Well, you can post your opinion on I Love Conroe, though.
I know
They-
his crazy.
Oh, see, that's when
that.
I've been trying to get them to do a show, like the admins, because I was like, you literally don't have to do any content generation. You have it all
No.
right there.
Exactly.
And just
Tell you about
talk
it.
about
There's
it.
some crazy
Yeah.
stuff out
Yeah.
there. I was like,
Yeah.
what is going
What
on?
show is this?
No, it's I Love
It's
Conroe, the Facebook group.
Oh,
It's like you
So-
put something on there, and then people are beating you up
Devour
and
it.
beating you down,
Ooh.
and it's like, who?
Or they're lifting you up. You don't know.
crowd.
I have the
tough
next
crowd.
guest for you.
Yeah.
I do.
For
Okay.
him or me?
Okay, or anybody.
Wait, I'd rather
I
do
just
it
think
for her.
He's not
I'm
regular.
kidding.
So he.
Oh, send it to
not-
Dick.
So I-
There you go. Send it to Dick.
That's what I say. But like there is. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna botch. I'm a butch.
It's all right.
It's Houston-based news. No, it's called Hood.
Grizzly Hood.
Grizzly.
Grizzly Hood.
Yeah.
Have you ever had them on your show?
No, I want to now.
Oh
I know
my
you're
God.
talking about.
Okay, look, random.
Because one of
He
my buddies,
knows.
videos was on it, and I was
Really?
like, "What the hell,
So,
dude?
It was
Why am
very-
I seeing you?"
It was very like okay, so it's something. So I live on a golf
Are you
course.
saying
Yeah.
news, N-E-W-S, or
Here, I'll-
News,
N-E-U-D?
no,
News.
no,
Okay.
the
No, that's
news-
Madam
no,
Shay's
Okay.
Pleasure Palace.
Okay.
But it's Grizzly Hood News. I'm just saying,
Just clarifying.
it's
After the show,
it's
you're
really.
gonna get it.
I did
was
not
gonna
know
say,
that they
he's
existed.
dead.
I was new
so
to it.
dead.
And
I'm
all I
gonna
know
start
is I
bringing
saw
my
it
own
on
little
like,
props in
you know,
here to
late
throw
night,
at
and I'm
it.
like scrolling, and I
Little
see like
star.
on the like neighborhood, news, right? And someone said, "Hood News is in our neighborhood, guys." And I was like, I don't know what that means. So I live on a golf course. It's a very like suburban area, and it's nice. But all of a sudden, I was like, but there's not a whole lot of things be going on, other than like kids, like toilet paper in people's houses.
I pulled it up
So-
for people to
but
check it
but the
out.
biggest thing was I remember we did hear sirens, we did hear news, and it was about somebody who husband battered
how do you get out
and
of
then
that?
ran over, like wife ran over the husband. Like it was some weird
Oh, yeah.
stuff that was happening. I was like, oh my gosh. But the fact that Hood News, their commentary is the funniest.
Oh, yeah.
She
Their
said,
commentary.
what in the
Yeah.
Tom, Dick, and Harry is this? And then she was like, oh, I heard he must have done ran over. Maybe she didn't cook the dinner right, like it was this. I mean, it was very commentary. It was, I mean, granted for us that live in the community, we're like, I hope no one knows them.
Who's that
It'd be real
Hispanic lady who I thought did Grizzly? I mean, for example, on Moms of Kingwood, anytime something bad, you need to tell Grizzly, and I have that. Who's that?
I think
But
that's her right there.
Yes.
That's a
yes,
That's her.
yeah. Does she have big lips?
And
I don't. What were you trying to find a new client?
No.
Is that what you're doing over here,
if I
Kathy?
did lips, I would. But
No, but it was very, very comical. Like
Good
I
one.
was, and it was just
yeah, I like that, right?
her accent, her slang.
You know how much
like,
trouble
it was
I'd
just
get
very
in
fun.
if I said that?
And it was one of those.
Am I
things,
right?
It was,
You're right.
She
If
said,
If I would be like,
You
yo,
are
does she have
right.
big lips?
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, you could not say that. No,
she was like,
definitely not.
accident board.
So who is Grizzy? What is she? Is she the one who comes up with the
I-
news? Does she?
No, people
No.
send her stuff.
People send her
she
stuff.
rushes to the site
Oh.
and then
Yeah.
records and gets all of. And she's the one who will do the
funny.
dangerous of like. I know it's blocked off, but girl, and she's on camera. I done snuck in and went underneath something and went under the tape. I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be there. She knows. She's very well aware.
There was a
Okay.
young girl that
Oh,
went
is that
missing
live,
in my
the snow?
neighborhood, and
That's
she
not-
actually
that's-
came
that's in
on
Texas,
and said,
but-
"You should check."
And
And she
right.
gave the number of the house and the street, and
Yes.
said, "There's a woman living there, and she's procuring
Yes.
young girls." And I'm like, "That's 2 streets away.
Yeah.
That's Shay.
This
Yes.
is me." I jumped into my car.
Yes.
No, you didn't. You didn't get that. No one got that. Procuring women, like,
Oh
just
God.
come on, Madam Shay.
Oh God.
I'm gonna keep that joke going.
That's my. Where's my
Gotta
Okay,
keep that-
she turned the page.
Okay.
She has turned the page.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it
Anyway, I thought that was
2026
funny.
yet?
Yeah.
But anyway, we need to
Moving
meet
on.
Grizzly.
I just think I think
you
that
need
you
to
should
bring.
have them.
You should
I
bring
love it.
her on the show.
So it's not fake news.
No.
Oh.
She did not make
this
it.
this
No.
woman lives.
It's
2
really
streets away
interesting.
from me.
It
'Cause
sounds like it would
She
be
needs to
interesting.
protect herself
Yeah.
because she can go missing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I
I
bet she's
mean,
upset a
Oh,
lot
well,
of
she
people.
has a
No.
few
Yes. Oh, I'm
people
sure she's upset.
on either side of her, right?
Yeah.
Who are those men that were looking after
Yeah,
her?
who are they?
The cameraman.
Those are the cameramen?
Look at them. Yeah. that's-
Oh,
I feel like
well, they
they're
look pretty
They look
imposing.
Yeah,
I
They
wouldn't like to
kinda
mess
look
with
like
them.
Security force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the Northwest
Well,
Fire
you're
Department guys.
Hey.
Oh,
That's
I was
not.
like, they look like
So-
him.
Come on.
It's a grizzly.
But yeah, it's interesting because one of my buddies was on it because this
I bet you
person
do deep dives
followed
like this all the
his wife from like the purse store in the Woodlands,
Yeah.
and they went all the way to Montgomery. And when she parked, got the kids out of the car. Within the moment she put the kids in the house, they ran up, opened the car, took all the purses, and ran off.
Oh my god!
It was wild, and it happened like
I
that.
probably would have taken my purses in first and then the kids.
Well, that was the
Same.
joke when I
Oh,
saw
I
the
see.
wife. I
Okay,
actually said
yeah.
that. I was like, I don't know what your priorities are, but leave the kids in the
Seriously.
car.
Especially
Nah, we grabbing everything. Like
Yeah.
kid, you
Yes.
grab a purse, everybody grabs a purse.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
But yeah,
Interesting.
it's kind of like the Montgomery County Police Reporter. I don't know if y'all know what that is. Really? Okay. He does the same
I
thing.
think Grizzly's probably a little bit more.
Well, you can have them all on there and just show their stuff and like,
Yeah.
breathe.
Montgomery County Police Reporter has been around for a while, but I think he just sticks to his website. What are you doing?
Oh, this is for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Keep it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's so
She's making things to throw at
she
you.
mad.
I don't.
Now,
I
you
didn't-
see-
I didn't-
Oh, she big mad.
Okay. See, the thing is, if I did that, it would be like Oh, backwards. I'm
we'll
rubbish.
see.
at
No,
drawing.
I believe her aim is going to be
I was
on
going to
point.
say, this is going to
It
be
depends
interesting.
on-
I might get my video out.
Anyways,
very
moving
much
on.
Moving on, Velvet. You know what? I'm in charge, not you. Let's see it. How many times? Let's see. I got 3 right
I'm
there.
trying to save a life here.
She's like, can we please talk about 2020?
Well, every time I see Shay booking time, I go, I'm not afraid to die.
Oh, gosh.
Bring it on.
Next time yeah.
Bring it on.
This is subtle, but
Yeah.
he knows
Yes.
that I have force sometimes.
Okay.
Oh.
So 2025, that's this year.
Yeah.
We made it so far.
Yeah.
We have made
Yeah.
it so far.
How many
9 days
people have
in.
actually put 2024 when they've written something?
Oh, me
down?
all the time.
Actually, no, because I've been booking stuff ahead to 2025.
So you've
I'm
written
kind
it
of,
quite a few
I've been in the
times.
new year
Okay.
for a couple of months before the new year actually got here.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
wrote
Actually, I wrote it on the graphic, so it's going to say 2024.
you better change it now.
I'm not going to change anything.
change.
But yeah, ladies, thank you so much for coming in. I want to remind everybody, if you want to know more about their businesses, especially being involved in the community, all this stuff's below. And let's do one more last round.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Wow, I'm talking too. That's really rude.
Actually, that was
And
really soft. You kind of like popped it.
Yeah.
I mean, it just landed.
Well, I want to be nice. I want everybody to know that I do stuff.
yes.
nice.
Well, she's trying to let people know at Madam Shay's Pleasure Palace. We're
Yes.
nice. So I'm just gonna keep adding stuff to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go one more thing around, like promote whatever you got going on. If you
Yep.
have an event, because I know you have a 5K
Yeah.
going down.
I do.
So Dominique, why don't you tell everybody
Yeah,
about that?
absolutely. So the Phoenix Journey is really all about those who suffer with autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune is definitely on the rise. 1 in 5 people have an autoimmune, and if not, they just don't know it yet. So when you look at that, look around the room.
Thank you for
My daughter had
putting
one.
that on my mind now.
And,
Yeah.
daughter had
and
an
really,
autoimmune.
that's the point. It's the point for you to really think about it. That it is on the rise, and there's
Yeah.
a problem. It's an epidemic, and we put on this 5K to really bring awareness to it, where we encourage those to run or participate for those that are suffering and they can't walk and run, because mobility can absolutely be a huge burden on anybody who has an autoimmune. So run for them, run in honor of someone else. But then there's also individuals who they're trugging along. They're not giving up hope, and they are walking this 5K. And we encourage. It's called the Ascent. We encourage them to go as far as they can, and then we mark it down so that they can go further than following year. So that's why we do it. So
I'm going to put a link to the event. I have it pulled up for people
absolutely
to check it out.
You're more than
And,
welcome to check it out. It is
date is
Phoenix.
that?
It is March 29th,
Yeah.
March 29th.
8 a.m.
And that's a Saturday, right?
Yes, it is. It's at Generation Park. So you're looking at like 45 in Beltway.
Okay.
And the weather's going to be perfect.
And the weather's going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It's always really pretty. And we have a new route, completely new route this
Oh,
year.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
We are working on some very special guests. It's too soon to tell, but we've got quite a few.
You can
hits.
tell them I'm going to be there. It's okay.
Yes, Stacy Harris will be there.
What does that mean? You're going to be running in it?
I know, she walks, she runs. she's
I'm hosting with Dominique.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No.
But
No, I walk it.
Cool.
I walk
yes,
it.
Yeah.
but we have quite a few people that come, and we're just really excited just to be able to bring the awareness. We do have vendors that are going to be out there to talk about health and wellness always. We have food that is going to be food trucks that are also healthier inclined. There's also a lot of different shops within Generation Park where they always have specials for anybody that's there. So it's a great little hangout time. Discount codes for some of their hotels, So it's a great time for people to stay the night, play, hang out, run, drink beer, I guess, and win medals.
If it's gluten-free.
If it's gluten-free, yes, yeah. And there are some that's very much low in gluten. There is. So we have a great time, and
Vodka is gluten-free.
it is. I have a new drink now. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell. We should have a drink show because I can tell
Well,
you all
is
about
potato
the drink.
vodka gluten free?
No, I know, dude. I'm not. It's not that it's not. It's
Potato?
more.
It
It's
is.
potato, but it can also be inflammatory.
Yeah.
So stay away from potato vodka. But if you'd like to know all the names of the drinks that I drink, I can tell you all about them.
Interesting.
It's a great.
Okay. Anyone else have any fun events? I mean, that's kind of like that's in March 29th.
Yes, March 29th.
Yeah.
February 10th, tropical smoothie in spring.
There we
we're
go.
doing Another one.
Okay. So that's for the GLAD Foundation. I'll put information for that.
Do y'all do
Yes.
I love their green
They do have good
Highland
stuff.
Green.
They do have
Highland
good
Green
stuff.
is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've noticed that all of them are not created equal, though.
You talking about locations?
Locations, yes,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Each
Yes,
one is
location.
managed
It's employees.
differently,
It is
They need to
because-
get Stacy on them.
Because when you ask like very specific questions about what they put in them, there has been some that have had some no ingredients.
Okay.
See, the thing is, that's very bad. If you bought a Starbucks franchise, you have to do the exact
the
same
code.
coffee.
Correct.
So I don't get, how does Tropical Thingamajig get away with that?
It's probably more the
Well,
education
it's-
of their
yes, it is.
employees. Their employees not really knowing what they're putting.
But I mean, now
together.
I would have thought that they would. Here's a box to do with that.
They
you know?
probably do. They probably just don't know how to answer her
Correct.
questions.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Especially when you're talking about
They just
something
need to
that
be
is health
educated,
related.
basically.
Yeah. Dominique's one of those people that no one wants to deal with at the restaurant because it's like, oh,
That's
we got
not true.
we got another one of these.
Okay,
like,
possibly.
Yeah.
But I care about my.
There
Yeah, you. Like,
that's terrible.
Oh my God!
I-
Literally.
Get some more.
No.
But you see, I just had a rampage. All I did was see red. It overtook me. I apologize.
I have to say though,
Red.
in his defense, he
Yes.
has not seen you order.
No. No.
So
He is not.
he could. So it could be actually construed.
I'll be like,
because
oh,
you
no,
are
not one of these
very
people.
careful what
I am.
you order.
Well, you
and
have
what
to
you
be,
eat.
though.
Right, I know. But the
yes.
thing is, some restaurants.
Yes.
I mean, it's this is the really bad news. Some restaurants you can go to, we'll go there and we can't eat anything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can, but in defense of her,
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
want to because I want to eat what she eats.
Yeah.
True.
And so
like-
she'll just look at the menu.
Uh-oh, you got another sociopath.
No.
She wants to be you.
No.
She wants to
no.
be you. She
They
wants to
be
eat your
healthy.
food.
Yeah.
She
No,
wants. She
they
wants
want
to.
to be healthy. They're
I'm
doing
kidding.
exactly what I made you think about. They're all thinking
Oh, I love
like,
it.
Yeah.
what about my own health?
No, I want
Right,
to.
exactly. And I know that whatever she puts in her body
Yeah.
is going to be healthy. So here's the thing. She'll look at the menu and go, there's nothing. I go, the entire menu. She goes, the entire menu.
Wow.
Which is kind of scary.
Can't take you anywhere.
Right?
No.
Yeah, you can't
No,
take
can't
her
take her
anywhere.
anywhere.
You have to be very specific.
No, if
where you
anything,
go.
if I invited you out, I'd be like, "Here's where we're going. Here, this is like 2 weeks ahead of time.
Yes.
I'm like, I need you to look
And
at
then she
everything."
can
Do you know
look-
people
then she
still-
can,
people do that.
Look
Yeah.
at the
They
menu.
do.
Yeah.
No, I went one time. I took a host out for lunch, and we went to the Red Brick. And I kid you not, she asked for spaghetti, and I was like, "They serve spaghetti here?" And she's like, "No, I'm just gonna see if they can make
What's
spaghetti."
The Red Brick?
Red Brick Tavern. It's a restaurant
right-
downtown
oh,
Conroe. It's like
downtown?
2
Yes.
blocks that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it was like the most. I go there all the time, and I'm like, where's the spaghetti? And then I go, what makes you think you could order spaghetti if it's not on the menu? Well, you just gotta ask. I love spaghetti, and I'm like,
That's a bold
No, that's
ask.
That is
actually,
a-
I've done that. If I actually don't see anything on the menu, I'll just say, can you make me this? Like,
But
you know,
but we.
They can do that
I
for
think
kids,
you do
too.
The same thing is we look at what ingredients they have. I see that you have salmon. I see that you have lettuce. I see that you might have goat cheese.
yeah, and we make
Can you
our
put
own
it
meals.
together?
Yeah.
But I did not.
and I
just
charge you an arm and a leg if I had to do that.
mean, but I did not just bring up like we ain't got no noodles on the whole menu. So where do you want us to find them at?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's exactly like they did
Oh,
not
by
have
the
noodles.
way, did
Yes.
they give
Well, they
us
had pasta,
spaghetti?
but it's like penny pasta or something.
Did
like
they
that.
give us
Okay.
spaghetti?
No, I told her to shut up. You're gonna order off the menu. I'm
That
like,
was your
Don't
guess.
come with me
That was your
again if
guess.
you're
yeah, I invited her out, and I'm like, you're being really rude right now.
You eat what I tell you to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny. That's how we have to do children sometimes.
And that's why he has no girlfriend.
Oh, that's
You don't get
No, that's
what
why
you
I'm
want.
divorced.
Hilarious.
It's not all about you. You
Yeah.
can't get what
That's
you want.
No.
It's not Burger King. Can't
No.
make it your way.
Marital
Yeah.
advice is another episode.
oh yes.
She,
Well,
yeah,
you know.
she didn't throw paper balls at me. Let's just say that's
You
a
know,
softball.
You're not, yeah.
Yeah.
Left-handed.
All right, we got to wrap this up. I put all the links to everybody, and I'm excited about all the cool
you
events and
got
what
it.
y'all are doing here. And I'm trying to close the show. Can y'all stop?
apologize.
Hey
Oh,
Dick,
we
I
apologize.
host a networking coffee.
Oh, yeah, Dick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So just
Yes.
and this is
Fridays.
Yes.
for everybody. So it's called Coffee Connection. I've been doing it for
Ooh.
5 years now. It is every Friday.
Is it Dominique approved?
It is Dominique approved.
All right, wonderful.
Yeah. They have hot tea there that she loves.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And no, but it's at the kitchen, which is at the corner of Research and Gosling in the Woodlands.
Okay.
And it's from 9 to 10:30. It is
Very
a
accessible, by the way.
It's a come and go event. We usually have about 50 or 60 people that come. And you do not have to be a Network in Action member. I do it as a community service, just
Yeah.
a community networking event for anybody
Interesting.
that wants to come, any business owner that wants to drop by. It is super informal. You grab a cup of coffee, talk to whoever you want to talk to, go on your way. It's a great way to start
Okay,
the
let me ask you
weekend.
this. Let me ask you. You said it's every Friday?
Every
Yes.
Friday.
Okay. Has there ever been anybody that walks in, doesn't even know this was happening?
Yes.
And then he's like, everyone's so nice here.
Yes.
It's just like,
They have
Yes.
that has happened several times,
Oh, I
and they
love
have
it.
actually become NIE members
Yeah.
as a result of it. Yeah.
That's funny.
Or they'll walk over and go, "What is going on over here? Y'all are having such a great time." So
it's like, well, we're swingers.
yeah.
Oh.
So I started it in I
Only
started
regular
it in
people.
2020 when nobody was having networking
That's
events,
true, yeah.
and they were being weird. And
It was funny.
It got on my nerves.
It-
And so I said, if you don't want to wear a mask and you want to come and hang out with us, then
Yeah.
come and network with us. And we had about 7 or 8 people the first week, and it's grown from there. Like I said, we have about 50 or 60 a week now. So
It is
That's so cool.
absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic. I will vouch for. I've met some of my best
I
clients.
met Kathy
That's
there.
where we
I
met.
But, like,
Yeah, and I
through
met Velvet as well.
Yeah,
yeah. So
it's fantastic.
anybody in Montgomery County.
That's
that
cool.
would like
I'll find that info.
Yeah,
and
love to
then,
have them.
You could
put it in
find
the-
all your guests at her because
Are
she's
you
got
doing
some
another
interesting
speed,
characters.
speed networking?
I'll
event?
do the speed networking event in July. I do that in July and December.
Okay, just 2 a year.
Yeah.
A lot goes into it, so.
Yeah.
It does. It's kind of like throwing a wedding.
Yes. Yes.
Every event, yeah.
Shotgun
Yes.
wedding.
So I just had a big speed networking event the first week in December.
Oh, yeah?
To wrap up the year.
Fabulous. It was very fun.
Yeah.
Does everybody want to plug what their New Year's resolutions are? since
No, we gotta
it's
wrap
a
this
New
up. No
Year's
one cares.
show? Nobody cares? Okay.
We're almost to the hour point, and we gotta wrap it up because we have a show literally starting in like 3 minutes. So
Oh, okay.
we really
Cool.
gotta.
Well, thank
Thank
you
you
for
for having
having
us.
me.
Thank you guys.
Happy
Again, I want to
New
remind everyone
Year.
listening, all their contact information about the events and everything is below. You can visit the website ourlonestar.com/MWLS for the Mornings with Lone Star show page. And we're going to get back to the music. Coming up next after this interview is Audience of One. So stick around for that. Thanks for tuning in.